This story blew my mind.
I feel like everyone around me is doing something great, and I look on social media and somebody bought a new car or a new house, or they moved out, or they moved to another city or a country or traveling or whatever, and I'm not doing that. I don't know how to There was a Mexican fisherman who was fishing on his pier one day. A man from Harvard comes up to him, an investment banker, and he says, "How many fish do you catch a day?" The fisherman replies, "I catch about 10 fish a day." Okay, so he's a fisherman. He says, "Well, what do you do with the rest of your time?" He said, "Well, I hang out with my wife, hang out with my kids, I go for a walk sometimes, play the guitar. Oh, and I also like to sleep in." The investment banker then responds and says, "You know what you could be doing? You could stay out here a little bit longer, catch a little bit more fish, and then with the money that you make from catching those more fish, get a boat, and then with that boat, you can catch even more fish. And you get more money. Then what you can do is you can take all the money that you're making from your boat, live in a city, hire a bunch of people, and really build an empire." What a crazy opportunity. The fisherman responds, "Well, then what? What would I do? How long would it take?" He says, "Well, it'll take about 10 to 15 years. You'd create your company, and then you'd sell it. You'd make so much money." Do you take it? The fisherman says, "Well, that sounds nice. I'd make a lot of money. Well, then what do I do?" He says, "Well, that's the best part. You can do whatever you want." As a matter of fact, once you've done all that, you'd be able to go back to Mexico, fish a little bit, hang out with your wife, spend time with your kids, play the guitar. Oh, and you could sleep in a little bit. Yeah, but isn't that the exact same thing that he was... Wow. All to say that sometimes less is more. Sometimes you already have everything that you need. You just are focused on the wrong thing.